As Hallows Eve draws closer, an ethereal wind drifts through the vale and across the worlds of Larp, carrying whispers of dark tales and secrets untold from their world to yours. And these are LarpTales from beyond. They want a tale, a story, a scary one. I think I can help you. Now, this is a story from back when the world was still engulfed in darkness. Or at least this country was. My brother and I don't remember how we got here. Don't remember if we crossed the darkness of. It's just there one day. So many years ago now. So many years. In either way, the story starts in this country. In the city of Vigligstad. It's getting dark. It's out in the summer. My brother and I were adventurers, explorers, if you will. And my brother, curious as he is, went out with a scouting party at night to look or scout in the forest road to look for robbers or potential people that was in need of help. So he was curious and he wanted to get out of the city because it was closed up. The gates were closed and nobody came in and out. But I waited. I waited for a long time. And I waited for an even longer time. Felt like an eternity, really. Didn't come back. The scouting party didn't come back, so I went out into the forest with the next scouting party. Not an idiot, of course. Not supposed to go out there alone. Don't know what's gonna lurk on the road. It might be orcs or wild elves. Now, in the middle of the road, there was this crossroad inn, and I stopped there. The scouting party went on without me, but I stopped there. There was only the innkeeper and the chef, really. Nobody else. Only those two and me. This small crossroad inn, but I thought it was in the middle of the forest. It's at a crossroad. It's a good chance of the other scouting party coming by or other people coming by that might have heard what had happened, if anything had happened. So I stayed there. And then we saw it. Up above our heads, out of the dark night sky, behind a cloud, came the full moon. The full moon lighting up this entire crossroad, except for one path that remained complete dark. From that road, we saw two figures coming. They looked relatively normal. They were wearing hoods. It was a cold evening. Wearing hoods and normal clothing. Then they suddenly they came at us faster and faster until they started running. And then I realized that their hands, they were these sick, elongated fingers, like claws. And we could see it, snouts coming out from the shadows in their hoods. Of course, we retreated into the inn, the innkeeper and the chef standing there in the doorway, and me just running in, hiding under a bench. Being quiet, hoping for the best. But I could see them, the innkeeper, the chef, they were getting thrown back into the inn, thrown into the wall and out through the back door. And there it was. Two werewolves. Long claws, big teeth, long snouts. walking around in the inn, just hoping they wouldn't sniff me out. It felt even longer, laying under that bench. Longer than it did waiting for my brother. It felt like a year. But then suddenly, I could see their feet moving out. Moving out of the inn. They didn't see me. They stayed under the bench for a long while, until I crawled out, just looking around. Was there anything? Could I see them anywhere? Were they laying a trap for me? No. Couldn't see them. So I started running. I ran straight for the city gate. And when I got there, I started hammering the gates, yelling, "Werewolves, werewolves!" And at that second, when the guards were supposed to ask me, or not supposed, but almost asked me, we both hear this, "Ow!" coming from the forest. The guard, hurry up, opening the gates, letting me in, and everything was good. Now the story ends with my brother coming back relatively normal, unscathed. Didn't happen anything with him or the search party he was with. Didn't hear about the other search party that I went out with, but I hope for the best. I hope that they just didn't run into the same thing I did. But fear not, that was just a tale from my world, but hope that my words were the only thing crossing through the veil from my world to yours.